D-Day, codenamed Operation Overlord, was launched on June 6, 1944. Commanding Allied General Dwight D. Eisenhower ordered the largest invasion of force in history. Hundreds of thousands of American, British, Canadian, and other troops to ship across the English Channel and come ashore at the beaches of Normandy on France's northern coast. The attacks began when the Allied planes and warships bombarded German positions along the coastline. This was to damage the defenses, making it easier for the troops to get ashore. At the same time, planes and gliders dropped tens of thousands of Allied soldiers behind the German defenses. They took control of important roads and bridges. This made it harder for the German army to rush extra men towards the areas where the troops were landing. Thousands of ships set out from the south coast of England to help. Over 6,000 vessels and 11,000 planes joined the attack. The naval force crossed the Channel overnight. At 6:30 a.m. on June 6th, troops started to land at the beaches of Normandy in France. By the end of D-Day, the Allies had put 156,000 troops ashore. Portsmouth D-Day Museum says an estimated 2,500 Allied troops died the day of the invasion. One reason D-Day was so crucial to the eventual end of World War II is because the victory opened a second front in Western Europe for the Allied powers against Nazi Germany. Prior to this, the Allies had been fighting primarily on the Eastern Front, where the Soviet Union was engaging German forces. The opening of a Western Front forced Germany to fight a two-front war, stretching its resources and manpower. The victory also allowed the Allies to liberate France from German occupation. This was a critical step in pushing German forces back and reclaiming territories that had been under Nazi control. In the end, D-Day set a stage for subsequent Allied offensives. These offensives led to the ultimate defeat of Nazi Germany. The liberation of Western Europe provided a base for launching further campaigns that would ultimately lead to the end of the war in Europe. D-Day is a very important piece of U.S. and world history as a whole, but specifically relates to Pearl Harbor, which brought the U.S. into World War II because D-Day was the start to the end of the war, while Pearl Harbor was the start of the war for the U.S.